Shalom Aleichem, everybody. Hope all is well. I hope you all had an amazing Passover, Pesach, and now we are free. But now we have to take this freedom into our hearts, and we have to accept this freedom. And we have to recognize that God is going to remove all of our suffering. All of our pain is going to turn into pleasure. All of the darkness is going to turn into light. And this is because the Almighty has no limits to Him. He is infinite beyond infinite, and He is unlimited. And He controls all of reality. And He is the very one who is putting us through this situation in order to bring us a reward and a pleasure and a greatest of all revelations. Is actually sometimes through our very most difficult experiences, through our most, God forbid, we don't want to go through it. We don't wish it upon anyone. And God willing, Hashem will remove all suffering and darkness immediately and will enter the light. But looking back on the past is through the very darkest experiences that we went through, that through those experiences we reach the greatest of lights. It is actually through some of the hardest challenges we go through that we realize that we unlock a new level within ourselves. And the Almighty has the power, and He is the one causing this. And we have to always remember, whatever we're going through, my friends, no matter how dark, God forbid, to say, Ein oed milavadoi, there's nothing else besides Him. There's nothing else but Hashem. God is the only true existence. When we say God is one, every day when we say the Shema prayer twice a day, we don't mean just that God is the only God, that there's one God. We do mean that. But even deeper, we mean God is one. There's nothing else besides Him. He's the only true existence. We are all just nullified and all just a part of His existence. It's only in this physical limited world, when we get caught up in the limited, we experience ourselves to be something separate from God. The second we rise above the limitations, we rise above our own calculations, and we recognize that the Almighty is running the show, we remove ourselves from the limitations, and we become unified and united in a full unification with the Almighty. And this is something we have to work on, and we have to improve, and we have to make it a main and most important goal. More important than any other goal. Just like when you wake up in the morning, you don't have to think if you're hungry. You're hungry. That's your nature. Your body's hungry. We have to make serving God our nature. We wake up in the morning, how can I serve God? How can I help another person? How can I remove these limitations from ourselves, these doubts, these negativities? We do this by learning Torah and doing mitzvahs and meditating about Hashem, thinking about God always. Even deeper, we know in prophecy it tells us God is going to wipe away all of our tears, as it says in Isaiah. It also says in Isaiah, all of the swords are going to be turned into plowshares. All the weapons are going to be turning into farming equipment. There's going to be no more illnesses. There's going to be no more war. There's going to be no more poverty. We know that these are all prophecies. We know that this is going to happen when the redemption comes. But there's the full redemption, and there's also the personal redemption. We all have to reach a state of personal redemption within ourselves. By leaving our limitations. The Alter Rebbe says we do this by throwing ourselves, by dedicating ourselves to Torah and mitzvahs, the Bible and its good deeds, and a relationship with God and our fellow. And this is how we remove ourselves from our own self-made limitations. This is work, but this is the most pleasurable thing of all. No matter what you're going through, no matter how difficult, remember God. Remember who you are. You are a part of Him. Tell yourself, there's nothing else besides God. He is with me. He is causing this to happen. He is present with me. He's not just above running the world. He's here with me in the world as well. And He has the best interest for me. He adores me. We do this enough and enough, it'll become our nature, and our whole body and all of our character traits and all of our whole personality will change to be a more godly personality. And this will spark, God willing, the redemption. May we increase, do an extra good deed today, give more charity, help each other, spread light. May Hashem bless you all. You can like, comment, share, subscribe. You can make a donation to the Torah Channel. We really appreciate it. Any amount counts to partner with us to share Hashem's message to the world. God bless you all. May we experience the full redemption immediately.